Alrighty friends, today we're going to be doing a unicorn or lion banner. Now as you can see in this paper, there is a lion side and a unicorn side, so it's up to you which one you want to do. You can do either or make your own animal. I'm going to go ahead and try and do the unicorn. You do not have to do the same one as me. You may do a different one. Now remember, the first thing we do is always the same. You pick up your pencil and you write your name and your teacher's name. Make sure you write them both. Now let's flip it over. Even though I am going to be cutting this out, I want to make it a habit that we're writing our name and our teacher's name. I will do that also for the red paper. I'll write my name and my teacher's name. So name and teacher's name. You don't want to write it on the entire paper because that'll take up a lot of the space. So let's make sure we write it kind of small. Now we can flip the paper over and get used to it. Okay, so there's my name and teacher's name. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch over so I can use the Sharpie. You're starting with your pencil first so that if you make a mistake, you can erase it. I'm going to go ahead and start with step number 1. I notice it's the ear and it's not right in the middle of the paper. It's kind of off to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a curvy line. And then there's kind of like a big curve. So I'm going to use my finger to draw first, then follow with my hand. 2 lines going down, 2 lines going down, 1, 2. Let me go to step number 4. This has a lot of different steps. So let me start by finishing off the bottom, curving it up, adding a little curve right here, the little nose, another little curve for the eye. It's closed its eyes. Little lashes. You don't have to add the lashes if you don't want to. A frilly hairline. So frilly hair. Mine's different than this one. Remember, yours can be different too. Another wavy hairline. So wavy, wavy. Then this step, it adds more detail. So we can add another little frilly line. I'm going to make this a little bit more bumpier. So it looks kind of like it's just its hair waving around. And then we got to add the unicorn horn. So it goes up and down. There you go, connected. And then a couple of diagonal lines that kind of curve. All right, that is the first step for my unicorn. I do want to color this in, so let me go ahead and pause right there and let's add some color. I actually want my unicorn to be white, but I do want to color the rest of it. So let me go ahead and get some markers. I want to add some cool colors for the hair. Let's add some purple. Try and color this nicely, not too much scribbling. Color it all in. There you go. Let's add purple. Let's add some blue. And last but not least, some green. There you go, I have the cool colors done. Now I want to add some warm colors. Let's start to add some warm colors. So let's add a little red nose. Some red parts in the horn. So I'm going to go red, orange, yellow. This one's going to be red. I'm trying to make a pattern. Some orange. and some yellow. There we go. That's better. All right. Now that I have this all done, I'm going to cut the unicorn out. This is the tricky part, cutting out the unicorn. So I'm going to try my best. There you go. Now, see, my name's all cut off, so that's okay. Just gotta make sure I write my name on the back of my paper. Here's I had it. This goes in the trash. Throw mine away. Now we have to draw the banner part to it. So for the banner, I'm gonna make it almost like a U, a very big U, because I want my unicorn to be able to fit. I might leave it here to guide me. A very big U starting from the bottom. So I want it to meet down here. I'm gonna put a little dot. Starting from here, I'm gonna make it go down, 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 and then curve. Down, 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 and then curve. Just like that. Yeah, that's a great banner. Take this off. Good. Get my trash. Now, before I glue my unicorn onto my banner, I do want to add some detail on here. I still have my markers, so maybe I'm going to add some darker red wavy lines throughout it. Let's try some orange zigzag lines, or some orange diagonal lines actually going straight across. And some yellow dots. I know it's kind of hard to see the colors on here, but I do want to add all these little details to help make it look complete. I'm sticking kind of to the outside of it because I know that in the inside, my unicorn is going to go on there and it's just going to get covered up. So I'm sticking to the dots on the outside. Perfect. Let me get my glue stick, flip my paper over, add some glue. And then flip it over. Squish it down. Make sure it's holding firmly. I do see some parts lifting, so I'm going to get some glue and add a little bit more right here. and up here and right here. A lot of parts are lifting. There we go. Awesome. And there is my banner. Let me make sure. Oh, my name's cut off, so I gotta make sure I rewrite my name. And my teacher's name's there, so that's fine. Ta-da! Good job, everyone.